This Sniper Wolf situation is absolutely insane. Like, first of all, I don't understand how this person that should have never gained as much relevance as they has reached the point that they've gotten to. Like, who is even watching this person? Is it children? Is it dumbass men who think like, oh, oh, pretty girl, I'd like to fuck her right in the pussy. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, who's watching this shit? And more importantly, why is it YouTube's problem if she's doxing people on her Instagram? Well, I'm about to explain why I believe that's YouTube's problem. And I think it should be obvious. YouTube seems to treat Sniper Wolf like some kind of a poster child. A poster child for what YouTube content creators should be or should strive to be. They're constantly promoting her content, if you could call it content. I don't know. It's vapid. It's boring. It's a waste of fucking time. Like, you seriously just go watch TikToks yourself. I can only see people watching and enjoying Sniper Wolf ironically. I really, there's no part of me that understands how anybody could watch that content in the slightest. The same goes for people like Mr. Beast. Like, not to drag that guy down or into this, I'm just saying, like, their content, it's definitely not for me. I know I'm not consuming it. Who are all these people consuming this content? It's gotta be children, right? So, like, is this the example, going back to Sniper Wolf, is this the example that we want to set for people moving forward on YouTube? Whether they say or do things on the YouTube platform or another platform shouldn't matter. Like, if you're going to treat them as some kind of a poster child and talk about them constantly and try to build them up and promote them and treat them like you know, some kind of a pariah to content creators, then you damn well better be sure that they are being, you know, following the rules on any site that they're a part of. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I mean, as soon as I heard that Sniper Wolf docs Jack's films, I was like, YouTube's got to get rid of her. I didn't even know if it happened on YouTube. I didn't know I didn't even know exactly what happened. I just heard the general nature of what happened. I saw a little bit about it and I was like, wow, this is catastrophic. I can't believe YouTube is promoting this person. And again, it didn't even happen on YouTube, and so I understand why, like, they might turn a blind eye to this, or people might say, oh, well, it's not YouTube's problem, it didn't happen on YouTube. But it's still YouTube's problem, in my opinion, if this person that started the problem is somebody that they're constantly promoting and trying to build up as one of the, you know, most reputable, most influential creators on their platform, you know, and then this is the standard that that this creator is setting, that it is okay for them to just show up at somebody's house in the middle of the night. I mean, probably not in the middle of the night, but let's be honest, like, even at night, it's unrealistic. Like, Sniper Wolf, what were you thinking? Like, on a human level. Like, let's let's talk about this. You really think it's acceptable to just show up at somebody's house in the middle, you know, at the night, at any point in the nighttime? Like, maybe in the daytime, I'll give it to you in the daytime, you show up not live on Instagram. Maybe you show up in the daytime, hey, I know this is a bit sudden, you know, I was hoping we could talk about the situation, hash things out, you know, personally, off camera, you know, and maybe you can come to some kind of agreement. Like, look, hey, I get it, you know, you want to, like, I don't think inherently showing up to his house is the problem. I think it's the way that you did it. Like, as I mean, even showing up to somebody's house in the middle of the day uninvited is kind of weird if, like, you don't think they have your address. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that, like, whatever, if for whatever reason it's easy for you to find his address or you know, within your means to look for it. I personally have no reason to look for this guy's address, and I never would. So I think that in itself is cringe. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt in saying that, like, you know, there is some kind of a agreement or mutual respect with, like, larger YouTube creators that you know, share some level of respect and community to be able to have access to each other. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe there is, like, some kind of a thing here. And say, like, all right, well, so you show up to Jack's Films house in the daytime, you knock on his door, you're not on camera and you're not live. You say, hey, you know, I was hoping we could talk about this, figure something out. You know, because, like, this is starting to affect me personally, and I'm getting a little upset, and I just, you know, at this point, I don't know what to do or how we can handle this or stop this, because I don't want you to drag me through the mud anymore. So can you stop? I'll try to work on my content, whatever. You know, I don't know. Look, I'm not going to try to force you into saying that you two into agreeing that you're going to change your content. Like, in all honesty, I feel like I don't even remember who said it best, because I've seen so many videos on this, but it might have been Charlie, it might have been Ludwig, I don't remember, in all honesty, but they said at this point, if Sniperwolf just said, yeah, like, this is how it is, I don't care, like, because it works, and I'm gonna keep doing it, like, in all honesty, maybe that's the best route, to just say, look, I don't care, this is what I do, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm not sorry about it, you know, shit, hey, at least you admit it, whatever, and you can just keep doing whatever you want, with no remorse. As you have in the past. But for some reason you want to fight against this, like your content is meaningful and thoughtful and matters. So hey, I mean, that's on you. In that case, like, maybe you should try harder or hire better editors, in all honesty. It's like, at this point, why are you even doing any of the work? Like, when you can afford to hire editors that do all the work for you and do it correctly, that are properly crediting people in the TikToks and whatever nonsense, whatever people want of you, your editors can handle, I'm sure. Just pay them. Just pay them to do it, and if the ones you are currently paying refuse to do that, fire them and get new ones, like, because they fucking suck. And I'm gonna be honest with you, your editors fucking suck. They are. Your content is garbage. It more than likely only appeals to fucking kids or dumbass simp men, in all honesty. So Like, fuck it. Just get better editors, for real. And, like, people in general, just do better. Stop watching this shit. Even if it's, like, ironic hate watching, don't even engage in it. Like, what is wrong with you? You know, just for every one person out there who thinks they're, like, you know, thinks it's funny to watch, or to comment or whatever, engage in that content in any fashion, even if it's a dislike, negative comment, any of that stuff. All that engagement helps. All that engagement, even if you think it's negative, it helps her content just grow even larger into even larger, even more disgusting beast. But yeah, so I don't think that directly YouTube is at fault or it should be held accountable for what SSniperwolf did. But I think indirectly, because of the nature of how YouTube promotes SSniperwolf and builds SSniperwolf up, as I said, as this pariah of content creation, like as this example of the type of content creator that more people should strive to be, to, you know, to get the type of views that she gets. But it's all bullshit. Like, it's bullshit for real. But yeah, YouTube, please, if you're gonna be promoting people like this, you should uphold the people you're promoting directly to some sort of standard. If you're not promoting them, then whatever. Like, I don't think it's really your responsibility to uphold them to some standard. But for the amount of times that you promote SSniperwolf and try to push her content on people, you damn well better be making sure that they're not out there threatening to dox people. Okay? So, YouTube, wake the fuck up. Do something about this shit. Please. Like, don't just sit there and ignore it because people expect you to do something about it. Like, that's messed up. That, in my honest opinion, that's a little bit fucking childish, and it's a little bit immature. To just ignore this type of behavior entirely. But whatever. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's the video. SSniperwolf, get fucked. Fucking idiot. I can't believe you would do something like this. But then again, I'm not really surprised. You're a fucking idiot. Peace out, everybody. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. YouTube, do better.